under schedule, or where do I find?
You guys had a hell of a fucking season.
Hey, how are you?
Really?
Well, good evening, Eagan Wildcat hockey fans, and welcome to M Health Fairview Arena in Woodbury. First game of the D8 playoffs for your Bantam B2 team from Eagan. Cottage Grove is the opponent tonight. Teams are lined up, announcements are done. McCollum starts at center, Chase Beckwith on right wing, Derek Bayless left wing, defenseman Noah Putt, and I believe Cahill. Yes, that's Cahill. Cahill has it back at center. Putt chases. He's pursued hard by a forward from Cottage Grove. Puck down below the goal line. Cottage Grove has it. Centering attempt comes back to the defenseman. Shot tipped just wide. Andrew Eddy in net for the Wildcats tonight. Another hard shot that goes wide all the way around to the corner, or to the point. Cottage Grove keeps it in. Shot blocked in front. I think that hit Cahill. McCollum gets it out to center. Cottage Grove right back in. Cahill has it behind Eddy. Tries to clear, intercepted and kept in. Cottage Grove pressure on this first shift. Egan's got to get it out and get a change. Shot, Eddy, save, rebound, another save. Still loose. Eddy finally covers it, and he is pushed and shoved. Typical Cottage Grove start to this game. So face off in the Eagan defensive zone here in front of Eddy. Far circle. Liam Fiedler digs in for the face off here. St. Clair pushes it forward. Shot from Cottage Grove comes back to Todd. Todd to Sizer. Sizer, good pass to Fiedler. Fiedler tries to get it through a crowd at center and can't. Intercepted by CG. Todd with it once again. Ooh, nice rink-wide pass to St. Clair. St. Clair behind Sizer on that neutral zone pass. Fiedler intercepts it. Oh, he gets crunched into the boards, and that'll be a penalty on Cottage Grove. So Cottage Grove going to go off 2 minutes. So good opportunity early here for the Wildcats. 12:20 to go, first period, and already a power play. Cooper Larson at center. Renner, right wing. Oh, they give him 2 and 10 here, maybe. Looks like 2 and 10. Second player in the box for Cottage Grove. Larson wins it back to the point. Tipped at the point, still kept in. Larson to Olsen. Olsen on his backhand tries to get through traffic and can't. Cottage Grove off the boards to center. Potts goes back into his zone to get it. Rink wide for Larson. Larson looking for Renner, hits him. Renner gets it in but not deep, and right back out. Cottage Grove into the Eagan zone. Larson, stick check. Cottage Grove gets free, toe drag. Good tie up. Oh, come on. Penalty to Larson. So they just announced the Cottage Grove penalty. It was 2 minutes for boarding and a 10-minute misconduct. So 4-on-4 action here. Out to center. Fiedler pursues. Intercepted. Here comes Bayless. Derek getting hacked from behind and from the front. Turnover. Here comes Cottage Grove, 1-on-3. They get past Will. Bayless destroys him. Will actually took the brunt of that hit. Ooh, kept in nicely by Cottage Grove. Todd has it, gets around a couple of guys, get it deep, and he does just that, and he'll change. McCollum goes in. Oh, McCollum unloads nicely, takes his guy out. Good hit, number 10. No surprise there. He's been doing it all year. To Stokes. Stokes to center. Beckwith pulled up as he had a guy coming right at him. Stokes carries it in. Gets around one guy. Backhand. Oh, right out in front. Still loose. Goes wide. McCollum had a shot at it. Went wide. Beckwith goes into the net. Chaos in front of the Cottage Grove goalie. Knocked away again by Eagan. Beckwith has it. He backhands it. That'll go all the way down, and that will be icing on the Wildcats. So face-off back in the Eagan zone. 39 seconds to go in the Cooper Larson penalty. So brief power play for Cottage Grove. They win the face-off, back to the point. D to D, right defenseman, long shot, save, rebound was there, but good tie-up by Fiedler on that forward. High slot, shot, that hit some traffic. Putt has it. Putt tries to go out, kept in. What's the call here? I don't know what happened there. Inadvertent whistle, I think. Ref's pointing to himself. So face off in the Eagan zone. Just under 10 minutes to go. First period, still 21 seconds on the Larson penalty. Fiedler wins it back. Putt has it. Fiedler gets it over to Cahill. Cahill up and out. Good job, Cahill. All the way down, but that's fine. We'll take it. Only 6 seconds to go on the Larson penalty now. So defensemen switch. Stokes and Todd on the ice now for the Wildcats. Fiedler and Sizer are the forwards. Fiedler face off over to Stokes. Stokes chips it out. Cottage Grove has it. Back to the point. High to low. Tough angle shot off Eddie on the side. And here comes Eagan. That's offsides by a mile. So this faceoff will come right outside the Eagan blue line. Larson, Olsen, St. Clair, Stokes, and Todd on the ice. Cottage Grove wins it. Errant pass. That comes all the way down to the Eagan zone. Todd has it. He'll get it up to Larson. Cooper tips it towards Tristan into the Cottage Grove zone. Taken off Larson's stick. Here's Cottage Grove, 2-on-1. Shot. Ooh, Eddie got a piece of it. And he deflected it just high and wide. Stokes goes back behind Eddie. To the point. Knocked off the puck. Right out in front, shot wide. Once again by Cottage Grove. Boy, Eagan hemmed up in their own zone. Can't do much here. Todd has it. Up to Tristan. Tristan carries it to center. That's a good outlet pass. Get it in. Olsen elects to shoot. That's blocked. Shot, save, rebound, sitting there. Get him out of there. Cross-checking call. Olsen, the puck was loose. Olsen dug for it, as he should. Kid takes a shot at Olsen right from behind, and he'll go off. Got to make him pay for this cheap crap that they usually pull. McCollum on the faceoff. Bayless, McCollum, Beckwith, Potts, and Cahill are the 5 on the ice for Eagan. Bayless behind. He's pressured by Cottage Grove. Down to Bayless once again. He's looking to center it. Not sure what happened there. It went down. Beckwith went down. Here's a breakaway for Cottage Grove. Potts pursuing hard from behind. Shot saved by Eddie. Looking for Bayless on the breakout pass. They hit him, but it's taken away. Here we go, 2-on-1 if we hurry. Bayless down the left side. Bayless, shot, save, rebounds loose. Back behind. Bayless still pressuring hard. Derek walks away with it to the point. Cahill, shot, tipped, high and out of the play. .114 to go in the power play. Some good action so far from the Wildcats. They'll get a switch. Fiedler, face off, wins it back towards Todd. Todd has it, he gets it deep. Back to the point, Todd catches it, sets it down, sets it up. Todd to Fiedler, back to Todd. Todd, shot, save. Renner looking for a tip right in front. Same 5 on the ice for Eagan. 59 seconds to go on the power play. Win it back to Todd once again. He's pressured hard. Off the boards towards Liam. Liam can't get it deep. He's tied up. Renner gets knocked down. Come on, gotta get there. Good keep by Putt. Putt rink wide for Fiedler. Cottage Grove all over the puck carrier. Back to Todd at the point. Todd sets it up, shot, blocked. Fiedler keeps it in, and it gets out. Gets past Todd at the left blue line. Todd's gonna carry it into the zone. Will carrying it hard down the right side. He'll look to go around. Still has it. Turnaround shot blocked in front. It's a good carry. I don't like the shot. Good job by Putt. Excellent defensive support there by Noah Putt. To Todd. Todd to Olsen. Olsen's got 2 guys on him. Full strength for Cottage Grove. They get it out and down. Opportunity for Cottage Grove. Shot high and wide. Back to the point, but it gets past everybody, and it comes all the way down into the Cottage Grove zone. Under 6 minutes to go, first period, still scoreless. To the point. Stokes. Olsen. Olsen looking in front. That's St. Clair in front. Oh, shot tipped on the goalie. Nice save. Good concentration by the Cottage Grove goalie to make that save. And here comes Cottage Grove getting off the boards past Stokes. Cahill, excellent stick. Gets it up and out to center. Larson off the boards to himself. Larson avoids a check. Good job. Beckwith. Along the far boards. Beckwith. Still on it. Bayless comes in for support. To the point. Cahill keeps it in. Shot save goalie. To Putt at the point. Noah Putt, long shot. Gets through, but it was well wide. Bayless. Bayless on it again. Shot tipped. Bayless to Cahill. Cahill, long shot. Hit traffic again. Boy, Cottage Grove blocking shots left and right. Excellent defensive stance there by Cahill. McCollum goes down. Turnover. Shot from the point tipped. Back behind the net. Cottage Grove on it. Oh, that's a check from behind on McCollum, and they're going to call that 100%. Boy, just crappy, cheap penalty after crappy, cheap penalty. Goodness. So another power play for the Wildcats. Back to the point. Todd off the boards and deep towards Renner. Shot off the side of the net. Cottage Grove rings it. Potts. Potts walks. Shoots it. That's wide. To Todd at the point. Good quick pass. Shot hit traffic once again. Renner battling. And it gets past Will. Shot all the way down. Keep going for icing here. Only wave it off. Todd in the middle for Potts. Potts towards Sizer. Good stick by Will Todd to knock that away. Cahill gets it to neutral. Good hit there by Potts. Todd with a stick, gets his guy into the boards. Oh, right out in front, but that goes to the corner. 50 seconds to go on the power play for the Wildcats, but they can't get much going on this shift. St. Clair knocks it into the zone. Good pressure, get your stick going. Intercepted. Tough angle for Larson. Back to the point. Cahill swings it to Stokes. It's a good pass. Shot, save, rebound. Where is it? Another save. Good job by the goalie for Cottage Grove. Larson on the face-off, 2:43 to go in the first period. Still 20 seconds to go on the power play. Stokes to Cahill. Cahill shot, low shot. Good save once again. Still 2:34 to go in the first. Face-off win by Larson. Stokes to Potts. Potts settles it. Shot. Save. Rebound. Another save. Off the board. Stokes keeps it in and gets it deep. Larson looking for Olsen. Oh, and Egan's got to regroup. Olsen fires it deep. Cottage Grove full strength. 2:15 to go. Turnover. Olsen long shot goes wide. Bayless goes hard into the boards with his guy. And that's shot all the way down by Cottage Grove. That will be icing. McCollum on the face-off. Cottage Grove wins it. And they get it to the blue line and just out. And here they come 2-on-1. McCollum hustling back for the trailer. Shot save Eddie. Rebound still loose. Centered. Oh, Eddie makes a nice save off a tip. Egan's got to get it out. And they do. Up to Bayless. Here comes Bayless 1-on-2. Oh, Bayless gets around. Bayless backhand. Saved by the goalie. Good work by Derek to not give up. 1-on-2. Bayless in front for Beckwith. Beckwith tried to drop pass at the blue line, and that's knocked all the way down by Cottage Grove. Noah putt back to retrieve. He's pressured hard by two guys. We got to do something. And he rings it for Potts. Egan's got to get it up. To McCollum, 3-2. McCollum into the zone. Good defensive stand there by that kid. Sizer looks for the centering pass. And here comes Cottage Grove. Oh, McCollum looking for the hit. Disrupted that player. Lost his glove, but McCollum did his job. Stokes looking for the hit. Stokes goes down. Todd on it. Todd gets around guy. Nice pass to Sizer. Sizer looking rink wide. That's way off sides because of the rink wide pass. Good rush there by Egan, but .6 seconds to go in this period. Cottage Grove wins it into their zone. Fiedler intercepts. Fiedler with a little space. Lost control. Cottage Grove carries it forward. Good strong pass to the forward. They get around Todd, but centering pass, tipped. Still loose, high slot, long shot, 4 feet wide. Shot from the blue line, and that'll do it for the first period of play. So after 0-0 here in Woodbury, Eagan and Cottage Grove. So back with you, start of the second period. Scoreless, 0-0. Eagan and Cottage Grove. Bantam B2 District 8 tournament, Flight A matchup. So Pool B is Eagan, Cottage Grove, Woodbury White, and Apple Valley Burnsville are the 4 teams. Pool A, Cottage Grove Green, Rosemount, and Woodbury Black, all Flight A teams. Battling it out this week for districts. Center ice face-off won by Eagan, back to Cahill. Cahill rotates it to Stokes. Stokes looking for Renner, that gets through, but Cottage Grove will be first on the puck. Looking for a breakout pass. After a deflection, they get it. A good stick there to knock that away. Here comes Olson down the left wing. Olson tries to cut to the middle. He does, gets a shot off, but it went wide. Olson tries to seal the wall. Stokes does, kept it in for a second, and Cottage Grove carries it out. Good stick. Ooh, that looked close to offsides. Eddy makes the save. Good save, Andrew Eddy. Quick shot by the left wing on that play. So full change both teams. McCollum defensive zone face-off. Wins it. Cottage Grove controls it along the boards. Back and forth they go, center and forward. Still with it, down below Eddy. Looking for options. Somebody's got to get on him. And Eagan gets a turnover, trying to get it out to center, and they do. Beckwith all over that guy. Back into the zone. Bayless had it. Turnover. Shot. Save Eddy. So another defensive zone face-off for Eagan. Fiedler this time. Cottage Grove wins it back to the point. Long shot, glove save Eddy. He'll hold, no rebound. Eagan controls it. Fiedler lost it, gets it back. Eagan rotates it behind the net. Here's Stokes. Stokes gets it up to Liam, but that's intercepted. Cottage Grove carries it in. St. Clair knocks him off the puck. Stokes to Liam. Here comes Eagan, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Fiedler goes wide left. Shot, save, rebounds right there. Boy, that goalie has made some good saves, but there's a rebound almost every shot. Got to get some pressure and bodies to the net for those rebounds that are clearly going to happen. Stokes battling. St. Clair there as well. St. Clair, oh, to center. Shot. Oh, Sizer didn't get all of it. Left pad saved by the Cottage Grove goalie. That gets past Will Todd. Good support by Sizer. Fiedler, long shot. There's that rebound I'm talking about. St. Clair. Olson battling along the boards. Who wants it? Deep in the Eagan zone. Cahill goes back for it. Off the boards. Larson. Larson, here comes Eagan, 2-on-1. Olson and Renner. Olson gets around his guy. Shot, save, rebound, goal! Boy, rebound control can be a story of this game. So far, Eddy very strong for Eagan on rebound control. And quite the opposite for the Cottage Grove goalie. 1-0 Wildcats. Larson on the faceoff. Cottage Grove wins it. Defenseman storms into the Eagan zone. Sealed off nicely by Putt. Well, he had a full head of steam. Tyan Renner gets the goal. Sorry if I didn't say that right away. So Renner on the goal, Olsen on the assist. Eagan hemmed up in their zone. They got to get it out. Larson on it. Goes back behind the net for Cahill. Cahill to the point, kept in. Here comes Eagan. Transition, Olsen had Larson. Larson went down. Olsen shot save. Goes back behind the net, stays on it. Good job. Tristan avoids a big hit from the big defenseman. Intercepted Bayless. Bayless shot. Oh! That, I think, either hit the goalie or iron. Couldn't tell. Just a twisted wrister by Bayless. Boy, that had some velocity. I think it must have hit his mask. Ref doing a quick concussion test on the goalie. That must have hit his mask. That was about a 2.5 second concussion test. I'm sure it's a high quality assessment. Beckwith goes down. Shot, rebound still there. Once again, Bayless charging after it. And it's covered by the CG goalie. Offensive zone face-off, but Cottage Grove wins it. Back to the point. Potts shot, didn't get all of it. McCollum, great job to knock that down. Beckwith had it on the left side. Todd keeps it in. Right side. Gets it to Bayless. Bayless pushing hard along the boards. Big, strong 17. Gets it loose and fires it wide. McCollum upends his guy. Cottage Grove gets it to center, and here they come 2-on-2. Bayless knocks it away. Bayless knocks it away a second time. McCollum to Derek. Derek gets it to center. Good sequence there by Eagan defenseman. Todd gets it off the boards, not out, and it sneaks out. Here's Derek. Derek carries it in. Bayless tried to get it to Beckwith, but that's intercepted. That's offsides. Stokes off the boards. Cahill back off the boards, back to Stokes. Under 9 to go in the second. McCollum into the zone. Tries to drop it to Bayless. It went off his own skate. Stokes intercepts. Stokes gets around. There's like 3 guys in front. To McCollum. Shot saved by the goalie. That's a good save. Typical Cottage Grove. Man, oh man. Doesn't matter what team, what level. Attaboy, Derek. So Derek's going to be off. They send them both. McCollum gets cheap shotted from behind. And they wind up taking them both. So we'll go 5-on-5 for the next 2 minutes. Fiedler back to Cahill. Cahill to St. Clair. St. Clair looking in the middle for Sizer. Sizer pulls up, but that's offsides. Liam Fiedler on the face-off again. Just outside the Eagan zone, wins it. Cahill to Stokes. Move your feet, move your feet. Stokes dumps it deep. Cahill keeps it in and knocks it down below the goal line. Cottage Grove looking to swing it. And they do. Get past Stokes, but Cahill on the support. Both Miners were roughing. Fiedler tried to take a shot, fanned on it. Got it deep. Sizer goes in after it. To the point. Todd keeps it in. Oh, nice elusiveness by Fiedler. Stay on it. Fiedler, shot, rebound. Man, rebounds. Egan's got to capitalize on these rebounds. That's offsides, and they get it. So neutral zone face-off, Larson in. Cottage Grove wins it. Carrying it in. Good job, Olsen, to knock him off the puck. Off the boards and out of the zone. Will Todd knocked it to center. Todd on it again. Tries to reverse it. That's tipped. And Olsen gets it back to Will. Will to Putt. Putt to Renner. He tips it in, but Egan can't keep it in. That's onside. Good job. Olsen gets it deep. Egan forechecker's got to go to work. Renner does just that. And here comes Cottage Grove with only Todd back. Putt hustling back. Shot, save, rebound. Cottage Grove forward, knocks Putt down. No call. What? How did Will get a penalty on that? That is mind-boggling. So Todd's off on a 2-minute penalty. Unless I missed something, he came in and like patted the guy on the back. Didn't even hit him. Slashing. Okay, I must have missed a slash, but wow. Egan gets it out to center. Good job, Potts. McCollum on it. Excellent job. Gets it over to Bayless. Here's Bayless. Shot. Save. No rebound. That's a good save. Excellent work by Gavin McCollum along the near boards right in front of us. Absorbs a hit to make a play. 1:33 to go in the Todd penalty. 6:09 to go in the second period. Oh, come on! Let's go! Cottage Grove gets it into the Egan zone. Still in the Egan zone. Shot deep. Get it out. Back behind Larson. Larson's on his backhand. Couldn't get enough on it. Cottage Grove. Good job by Putt to pin his guy. A lot of stick pressure, high slot. Shot save, Eddie. Goodness. Great save by Eddie. Going left to right. .59 seconds to go in the Todd penalty. 5:35 to go in the second. Back to the point. D to D pass. Shot looking for the rebound. And that goes back behind the net. Not a bad look by Cottage Grove. Ooh, the forward evades a check by McCollum. Cottage Grove staying nice and wide here on the power play. Pressure down below the dot. Stokes and Potts both there. Egan's got to watch the back door. Good pressure by Potts. Excellent. Or Stokes, rather. Sorry. That was Stokes. Stay on him. Potts drops down. Rim it. Oh, he fanned on it. Eagan can't get it out, and they do. Second attempt. No icing. Get control. This is what happens. Two players go down and get hurt at center. Ref's got to get control of this. It's getting a little crazy in the defensive zone here. Cottage Grove's defensive zone. Several hits, interference situations. Thankfully, both players got up. That was McCollum for Eagan, and I didn't catch the number for Cottage Grove, but both skated off on their own power, thankfully. 1 second left on the Todd penalty, so he'll come out as soon as it's dropped, and it is. Here comes Will, gets back into his defensive position. Cottage Grove still with it. Todd intercepts, sends it towards the boards. Cottage Grove still on it. And that's knocked away. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Penalty on, I think, that might be putt. Yeah, that's putt. That's going to go off on a trip. So Eagan right back on the penalty kill. Face-off control initially by Eagan. Let's get it out. Cottage Grove keeps it in. Back to the point. Good walk by the defenseman. Long shot, save, no rebound. Andrew Eddy. So 3:57 to go. Larson on the face-off. Cottage Grove wins it. Back to the point. They dump it to the corner. Next whistle. Thank you. Back to the point. Cottage Grove still on it. They're just going to play catch wide. Into the slot. It tipped away. Thankfully. Long shot. Tipped wide. Cottage Grove still on it. 1:21 to go in the penalty. To the point once again. Long shot, well wide. Cottage Grove forward, keeps it along the boards. They distribute the puck well, good spacing. Back to the point. Shot, tipped, Eddy, blocker save, sends it to the corner. Let's get there. Two guys on one in the corner for Eagan. Cottage Grove still has it. And Eagan gets it towards the boards, but they can't get it out. Cahill goes for it. Cottage Grove there first. Centering pass, shot saved by Eddy. How did he save it? Awesome save, Andrew Eddy. once again moving left to right.
All right, 33 seconds left on Putt's penalty. We have McCullum back out there, along with Stokes, Olson, Todd, Eddie and net. Cottage Grove wins it along the half wall. They try and get out their point. Todd battles. They do get out to the point. The point brings it in. He's got someone open, wide open on the other side, and Olson comes through and intercepts that pass just slightly to give Eddie a chance to get over. So nice job by 3-4 and 2-9 there. Saved that goal. 22 seconds left. 2:33 left in the second period. Cottage Grove wins it again. 6-5 takes a flutterer from the point. Todd comes through, knocks it just out of there and rings it onto the netting. So we're gonna have another face-off in Cottage Grove zone. Bayless coming on for Olson. Need one more. All right, they're going to knock McCullum out of the face-off dot for that bad change. So Bayless is going to take it. Bayless, they win it back to their D. Goes all the way through, just wide of Eddie. Cottage Grove maintains it. Now Bayless picks it up, knocks it out of the zone. It's coming strong. Loses the puck. Tries to fire from the slot and whiffs. Now Cottage Grove picks it up. Now we're 5-on-5, 2 minutes left in the second. There's Potts getting the net with McCullum. McCullum gets a hit. Cottage Grove gets a low angle shot, goes off Eddie. There's Beckwith. Bayless tries to pick it up, can't. No, McCullum does. And here comes Bayless. Beckwith's at F3, knocks it in deep. Stokes comes over, holds the zone, but Cottage Grove just gets it. Now Cottage Grove going the other way with 2-on-1. They try and get it passed through, and McCullum's diving through the slot and stops it, and that's a shot. Ice that goes just wide of Cottage Grove goalie. I can keep on going.
That's right. Just keep it on the background. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Defensive zone face-off here for the Wildcats. Fiedler. Putt, good strong physical battle along the boards. 2-on-2. Here's St. Clair. Speedy St. Clair down the left side. Here comes Caden. Sizer is blocked. Fiedler gets a shot off, didn't get all of it. To the wall. Putt goes down, looking to block that. Centering attempt. To the point, and it gets out. Good job. I think that's St. Clair, can't tell. Yes, it is. Caden, shot, oh, just high. Went backside. Goalie moving left to right. He shot it to the left. Here's Sizer. Sizer, oh, to St. Clair, it just rolled off his stick. 30 seconds to go. Fiedler battling hard along the boards. Fiedler, some good moves. Backhand attempt by St. Clair. That was blocked. Turn around, shoot that. Sizer, save, rebound. Fiedler's tied up. Good play, Noah Putt to knock that away. 2 seconds. Shot wide. So another strong period by the Wildcats after 2. Eagan up 1-0. Final period of play from Woodbury. Eagan clinging to a 1-0 lead so far. Final 14 minutes of the first District 8 tournament matchup for the Wildcats. Potts and Cahill back on D. Larson, Olson, Renner up front. Eddie's still in goal for the Wildcats, playing really well. Potts to center, looking for Larson, just missed him. Good stick there by Potts to knock that out to center. Here comes Olson. Olson's had some good speed tonight. He tries to go wide. Larson along the wall. Back to Potts. Potts long shot. Rebound. Larson in the middle. Renner shot, save. Still loose. Behind the net. Olson on it. Backhand. Switches to his forehand. Tries to go behind. Does. Renner looks to center it, and that was fanned on a little bit. Here comes Cottage Grove. Good defensive stand by Cahill. Stay on him. Potts stands him up. Intercepts the pass. Larson to center. Here's 2-on-1 for Eagan if they go. Renner. Oh, good back check by the Cottage Grove forward. Prevented a true 2-on-1. Bayless fights through a body check, kind of. And that'll be icing on Cottage Grove. Boy, Bayless reached right over the top of that kid. And still got a shot off. McCollum on the faceoff. CG wins it. Back behind the goalie, looking for a breakout. Tip by McCollum. Bayless, excellent pressure. Staying on it. He's edged into the boards. Beckwith to McCollum. McCollum back towards Beckwith. Hit the back of the net. Good body by Cottage Grove. To the point. Stokes. Shot. Hit something in front. I think it was a shin of Cottage Grove's player. And Cottage Grove gets it out. Here they come. Stokes and Todd both back for Eagan. Shot, save, rebound. Still loose. Goes back behind. Todd tries to ring it around the boards to the point. Kept in by Cottage Grove. Shot tipped once again wide. Stokes gets there. And he gets it up to Gavin. Nice pass. McCollum gets around one guy. He's 1-on-3. And Cottage Grove seals him off. And they'll break it out. Putt and Cahill on the ice now. Putt forces him wide, but he keeps control of the puck. Ooh, good body by St. Clair, I believe that was. Fiedler charging hard on the forward, creates a turnover to Sizer. Fiedler takes a hit, gets it deep. Sizer delivers a hit, makes a nice pass in front, but Cottage Grove intercepts off the boards. Putt. Putt to Cahill. Cahill looking for Sizer. Oh, the defenseman went down, carried in. Fiedler on his backhand down the right side, switches to forehand, tries to tuck it in. Nice save by the goalie. And Cottage Grove rips it all the way down. That'll be icing. .10:42 to play in the final period. One rip, Eagan still up. Olson to the point for Todd. Todd gets it down to Olson once again. Nice pass. Out in front, opportunity. Oh, shot hit the top of the net. That nicked the crossbar and went off the top of the net. Larson had it again. Olson has it. Gets to his forehand. Shot, save. Good job, Tristan Olson, on that shot. Little backhand, forehand, quick release. Same skaters for Eagan: Renner, Larson, Olson, Todd, and Cahill. Cottage Grove wins it. Renner on the pressure. Renner to the point. Cahill's shot goes well wide. Olson goes down in the slot. Cottage Grove, that's offsides. They get it. Good job by Will. Guy tripped over. I don't know if he tripped him or what, but either way, the kid fell into the offensive zone for Cottage Grove, and that forced an offsides. We'll take it. Battle at the blue line. Boy, Bayless and the Cottage Grove forward, really physical play. Up to Derek. Cahill knocks it away. McCollum pursues. Shot save, Eddie, that goes through. Somebody go get it. Eagan, not good communication. McCollum knocks his guy down, separates him from the puck, and that creates a good rush for Eagan. Boy, Gavin McCollum does it again. McCollum gets taken down. Boy, Gavin keeps hitting people. McCollum is... Cottage Grove's going to get frustrated and take a penalty. Stokes carries it. Gets around a feeble attempt at a check there by number 90 from Cottage Grove. Centering pass. McCollum is on his backhand, though. Couldn't do much with it. And CG rips it out to center. That's actually all the way down, but no icing. Putt goes back behind Eddie. Stops, reverses. St. Clair to Sizer. Missed him. No icing. Cottage Grove, good headman pass. And they'll carry it. Back check by Sizer, knocks it away. Potts sends it to the corner. Centering attempt, get there, Sizer. Putt pushes his guy into the boards. Fiedler there as well. Potts patrolling in front of the net. Gets it up to Sizer. Off of his stick, that's in. That should be offsides, maybe not. Shot blocked by Putt. Another shot goes high and wide. Eagan scrambling a bit in their own zone. Got to get it out. Out to center. Good job, Noah Putt. That's well offsides. And they get it. .7:49 to go, final period. Cottage Grove has in their own zone. Ooh, pass goes between his legs. Olson hard on the forecheck, creates a turnover. Renner, backhand, goes back behind the net. Tristan Olson staying hard after it. Larson along the boards, tips it back to Todd. Todd in a battle, gets past him, and here comes Cottage Grove. Renner hard on the back check. Long shot, save Eddie, and he'll hold. Forwards will switch out here for Eagan. Todd pressures nicely, get it out. He's taken down, gets it out of the zone. Bayless pressuring. Turnover. McCollum has it at center, and he'll regroup. To Todd. Todd back to Stokes. Those two have played a lot of defense together in their career. Shot. Eddie makes the save. He'll hold. Under 7 to go in the final period. Tipped to the point by Eagan. Cottage Grove keeps it in. Good elusiveness there by the forward. Shot save, Eddie. Goes to the corner. Cottage Grove still on it. Eagan's got some time and space, and putt goes up towards Beckwith, and that gets out and all the way down. No icing. Tipped by Cottage Grove. Bayless hard after it. Oh, looking for McCollum. Just a touch behind him. McCollum calmly back to the point for putt. Putt tried to get it deep. Oh, good stick. Noah putt on a potential breakout pass by Cottage Grove. Here comes McCollum. McCollum in front. Oh, chance. St. Clair knocked down in front. No call. Play goes on. Oh, come on. Penalty to Cahill. Clear interference call on St. Clair. No call. They get the penalty to Cahill. Crowd not happy, and they shouldn't be. Todd rings it around the boards towards Putt. Putt looking for a centering pass. Gets it up and out. Egan's got to kill this one off. Todd to Stokes. Stokes, get it out. And Fiedler gets it out to center. Good job, Liam Fiedler. Pressure by Sizer. Back to Stokes. Stokes gets it to center once again. Egan's got to keep doing that. Long shot, well wide. Rip it, Stokesy. Atta boy. Nothing wrong with that. So 1:19 to go on the Eagan penalty kill to Cahill. 5:19 to go in the game. So Eagan calls a timeout. Gets the strategy set. Larson, McCollum, Todd, and I can't see the fourth penalty killer on the other side. Looks like Potts. Yes, it is. Todd drops down, rims it. Defenseman keeps it in. McCollum gets elbowed right in the head. Finally, they call something. Good Lord. I mean, Egan's had their share of power plays, no doubt about it. But the amount they should have is much higher. Crazy. So 1:04 still left on the penalty to Cahill. Fresh 2-minute penalty to number 62 from Cottage Grove. 5:04 left in the game. McCollum wins it. Oh, looking for a centering pass. That gets through. That's offsides, and they get it, they get it, they get it. We're good. So neutral zone face-off. McCollum tips it towards center. Cottage Grove gets it in. Todd gets it right back out. Bayless backhands it deeper. Cottage Grove has it at the Eagan blue line. They'll get it in. Todd, good puck support to the point. Intercepted Cottage Grove. Putt doesn't have a stick. Bayless sees that, drops down, tries to help. Cottage Grove keeps it in, and it comes out to center. Good stick there by Gavin McCollum. Another good stick by Bayless. Egan's got to hustle back on D. Todd and Stokes both back. Todd knocks it to the corner. Well played. Blocks the centering pass. Back to the point. Eddie save, rebound, save again. Stokes can't clear to the point. Bayless knocks his guy into the boards. McCollum takes a hit. Cahill fresh out of the box. Here comes Cahill. Ooh, good defensive stand there by Cottage Grove. Eagan power play, 44 seconds. Cottage Grove onside, long shot, way wide, comes way out of the zone. Interference. Total interference call. Total interference call. And they get this one too, finally. So 26 seconds left on the first Cottage Grove penalty. 2 minutes. Fresh 2-minute penalty to number 23. So Eagan 5-on-3 for 26 seconds. And only 3:29 to go in the game. Parents frustrated with all the head contact going on. Cahill to Pot. Pot winds, fires, tipped. Fiedler, shot, save. Get there to Cahill. Cahill gets it deep. Good patience. Fiedler goes rink wide looking for Pot that just skipped over his stick. Eagan looking to get it deep. They do. Where is it? Shot. Saved by the goalie on Fiedler. Puck was still loose. The ref blew the whistle, but I would have too. It looked like he had it. Good save by the Cottage Grove goalie. He's made several good saves tonight. So down to a 5-on-4. Todd at the point, over to Potts. Potts had it in his feet. Looking rink wide, one-timer, save. Fiedler on the one-timer. Good pass by, I think that was Potts, yes it was. Potts goes all the way rink wide. Fiedler got a good piece of that one. And another nice save by the Cottage Grove goaltender. Larson to St. Clair. St. Clair to Todd. Todd over to Potts. Good movement by Eagan. Potts creeps in. Shot. Cottage Grove blocks it. Here they come. Good back check, Cooper Larson. Todd creates some space for himself. Smart move. 2:30 to go. Good job by Eagan on the breakout. To Sizer. Sizer carries it in. Onside. Looking for a centering pass. Hit a skate. Turnaround shot blocked once again. Boy, Cottage Grove blocking some passes. Larson shot in the goal. Cooper Larson snipe. Finally makes Cottage Grove pay on the penalties. 2-0 Eagan. 2:12 to go in the game. Larson on the face-off. Power play goal by the Wildcats. Good stick there by Cahill. Knocks it up to Larson. We'll watch the Cottage Grove goalie here. 2 minutes to go in the game. Larson knocks it away again. Larson to Sizer. Sizer 2-on-1. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Rebound still loose. Back to the point. Kept in. Tipped. Loose. Oh. Just wide by St. Clair. He goes into the corner. He's edged off. Good body by Cottage Grove. Bayless on the ice. Knocks it away. That's offsides on Eagan. Good play by Derek. Just unfortunate there was a couple of bodies still in the zone. 1:30 to go. Timeout, Cottage Grove. All right, back with you after the Cottage Grove timeout. 91 seconds to go. Eagan up 2-0. Eagan's going to have to defend a rush here from Cottage Grove. Goalie still in the net. McCollum tries to get it deep. He's knocked down. Deep into the Eagan zone. That's icing. We'll take it. So face-off comes all the way down into the Cottage Grove zone. 1:16 to go. McCollum on the face-off. Cottage Grove wins it. We got to get back. Oh, that's offsides. Todd knocks his guy down. Puck comes back to the point. Shot, tip wide, McCollum. 1 minute to go. Another shot, that hit something. Eagan back behind the net, goalie pulled, sixth attacker on for Cottage Grove. Potts backhand to the point. Oh, and it sneaks out. We needed that. To the point, Bayless. Ooh, he eased up on that hit. Here's McCollum looking for a shot that's gonna be icing, that's all right. Precious time ticking off the clock, 33.9 seconds to go. Eagan up 2-0. Fiedler, face-off, wins it to Todd. Todd gets it high off the boards. Olsen kept in at the point. Shot wide. Far boards, half wall. Beckwith, good check, shot out. Kept in the zone. Another shot tipped. Eddie steers that aside. Todd on it, good body position. He's just gonna eat clock. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Love it. Beckwith knocked down, no call. 5 seconds to go. Shot, save, rebound, still loose. Eddie makes another save, and that will do it. Eagan gets the win, 2-0. Let's hope that kid gets a late penalty. Couldn't have happened to a better team in Cottage Grove. Shut out Andrew Eddy. He played incredible all game long. And a well-deserved win by the Wildcats. 2-0 shutout of Cottage Grove. Fantastic start to the District 8 playoffs for the Wildcats. Final score from M Health Fairview Arena in Woodbury. Your Eagan Wildcats 2, Cottage Grove 0.